Hello, everybody. It's Thursday, episode 2 of week 1. Here we go. We got a fun show tonight. We got Martin, the Whiskey Franco. He is a weathered veteran of the show, been on all 3 seasons, and he is going to be going up against WhiskeyKK, who is a newcomer to the show. So this should be fun. Other than that, I see everybody in the chat. Sorry, we're a little bit late, but lives happen, and I did know about this ahead of time, so it was not a big surprise. But here we go. Are you ready?
Sure.
And there are my 2 lovely faces.
Oh, hello, everybody. Epic intro, dude. That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
I'm ready to go.
All right. So we went through backstage a little bit on the breakdown of the show for WhiskeyKK here. Do I call you Karen, or do you want me to call you WhiskeyKK?
Karen is fine.
Karen is fine. Excellent.
Yeah. So KK came from my family. My name is Karen Kristen, so I affectionately called KK. So it just made sense to throw whiskey in front of that for the community, right?
Absolutely. It does make sense. That covers a question that I was going to have. Where did the name come from? But we already got it. Excellent. You're ahead of the game already. We like it. And Martin, your name is not Franco. Everybody knows why it's Whiskey Franco, but for those who don't know, why is it the Whiskey Franco?
Oh, I killed a man. No, so there was a dog that I found in Compton, California when I lived in LA. I didn't know what to call him. I think his first name was honestly Bruce. And then I didn't like that name. So I was like, oh, I don't know. And then I called him Franco. I don't know why. So my dog's name is Frankie. You'll hear him. You guys will see him. You guys know him. But yeah, that is why it's the Whiskey Franco, and it's the rest of it's kind of self-explanatory, I guess. So
excellent. All right. Well, you guys got your samples opened. You got them in glasses.
I do.
We're going to start with sample number 1. So go ahead and start dipping your nose and your taste buds into sample number 1. I will run through just a little bit of roll call here. If I can scroll up to the top at any point in time tonight. Lots of comments. All right, Brian F. We got first one in, Brian F. Thanks, buddy. Whiskey Punkard making a suggestion on pairing blue corn bourbon with blue corn tortilla nachos.
That's great.
Whiskey Addict Mike is here. Thank you, buddy. Patty is in the house yelling at me for doing this during football season. It's the geriatric show tonight. I'm not all that interested in the football.
I was pretty upset, Jerm, that you had this going during the football game. I know.
I'm sure you are.
I was very bummed out about that, actually. So
yeah,
could be watching the Bulls play or whoever's playing. You know, I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's definitely the Colorado Eagles playing tonight.
One of my favorite teams.
Yes.
One of my favorite teams. Quarterback.
Whiskey Deke is in the house. We got a spicy strawberry, smoked by Ash Joe. Thanks, Grandpa.
Ooh, spicy strawberry. That would be a good whiskey note, right? Spicy strawberry. Now I'm gonna look for it somewhere. If I'm gonna taste them, I'm like, oh, this is a bit of a spicy strawberry. Like
I think it would cut your tongue or something like that. But yeah, I agree. It would be good. That is yeah.
I'm just gonna stay quiet on that one.
Martin.
Yeah.
How much do you like the first pour? You don't need to give me your answers. I just want to understand your
rating. Yeah, no, I'm it's light. And I've actually been a fan of things that have been a little bit on the lighter side when this whole, bruising, everything's got to be hazmat shit happens. And I like it, but like so far, I like the nose a lot. It's I think kind of obvious what it is, but I could see how it could maybe be a little confusing on the nose.
Yeah, I wasn't convinced on the nose, and then as soon as it hit my tongue, I was like, oh,
yeah,
I think I know what this is.
And I feel like it is.
And I'm going to say it and not get it and be like, oh, can we cuss? Can we say fuck? Okay.
You say whatever you want.
Oh, God. Yeah. Like, oh, Lord, you can't.
Let it fly, honey.
All sorts of words on here.
Let's see. Continuing on, we got the Single Malt Frontiers in the house. Thank you, Doug.
Okay. Okay, old friend.
Man, you guys are chatty. These bourbons is in the house. My man.
Yes.
And Karen, you may have missed it earlier, but Marshall over at Rough Spirits, he is a moderator, and he'll drop links in the chat so that people can click on them, you know, at any point in time and go to places that you'd like them to go. So if there's any links, just let him know.
Awesome. Yeah, I think he reached out to me.
He did. Okay.
Today.
Perfect.
Yeah, he was kind of like, I don't know you. I was like, oh, okay. Well, let's get to know each other.
You're probably fine without knowing Marshall.
Oh yeah, you don't have to worry about that. Like, there's so many days I wish I just could go back in time and just not get on that live that day, and you know it would have been such a. No, I love Marshall.
I love Marshall dearly, and
I
obviously I am kidding.
So Karen, I agree. It is quite nice when it on the palate. It's familiar.
It is.
I do love you, Marshall. Don't worry.
We got Jeff at Fast How 2 is in the house. How you doing, Jeff? Nate, BBS Live, Nate Dog in the house.
Nate is one of the best people in the world. Like, he is just,
I know,
bee's knees. He's awesome.
I slept in the same room as him, and he has touched my head and butt so many times. It's a lovely relationship that he and I have. So, yes.
Tipsy Teeny is in the house. That is my sister-in-law. How you, Stacy?
Stacy. Hey, Brian, you do have pics.
Chelsea is in the house. How you doing, Chelsea?
Load up, Chelsea.
Remind me to avoid a meetup with you people then.
You don't want to miss one of those. If you have the opportunity, you don't want to miss one.
Yeah.
My brother's in the house. Hey, John.
Hey, Diana. Oh, I'm supposed to be guessing stuff. I'm like in the chat, like posting.
Nate says no swearing.
Sorry, Nate.
Moderator, you can mute Nate for a while now for that comment. Just kidding.
Wait, who's a moderator on here?
Marshall.
Oh wait, I'm a moderator.
You are a moderator. Adrian is here. How you doing, Adrian?
See, this is when it gets silly. It's specific cask.
I know. I'm like, oh my gosh. But you know what? Some people get it. Like, that's amazing. Don't think I have. I just am like, this is good. That's my answer. It's good. You happy?
Yeah, delicious. It's weird though how confident you get on generic, and then when he gets to specific, like, oh, never mind.
Yes. You know, but like all things, if you get the generic wrong, totally fucked on the specific. So it's like, what? Who cares at this point? You know, just go for it.
Yeah, I'm terrible with ABVs because I'm so all over the place with them, like normally in how I drink. But I'm terrible. Let's see.
Gosh. Exact Distillery. That stuff kills me.
As I said, they are bonus points. Don't feel like you need to know what they are. However, throw a guess out there, because if you do hit on it, it's good.
Yeah.
What is everybody in the chat drinking tonight? I know what these two are drinking. They don't, but I do.
Well, what are we drinking, Jerm, by the way?
You tell me.
Okay, damn it. Tried. I tried, Karen. Let's see. All right.
Man. I think what's tough is I have two different bottles in mind.
Yeah.
And I'll just be honest, because like Martin's not going to copy me answers. Let's be honest here. I'm like, oh, this is either like a blend or not, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a specific blender I have in mind for this. I'm like, oh, then I have to go back and change my generic category. And that's pretty risky to bank it on.
I will say that is the mistake that most people make, is second guessing.
I know.
It's in like every single time that I've done it, my original answer was closer.
It's like when you go back and check your work on a test and you erase it and you go back and go, dang it, why did I do that? I think that's like that. And when you had to read out loud in class is where my anxiety began. I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then the worst is someone would read a little more, read a little less.'re like, oh shit, now I have to recount. Like, when is my line coming? And that, I hope they're not doing that to kids still, because that really screwed me up.
They are. Yeah, no, you're right. I thought those were anxiety-inducing moments. That and the 5 minutes before you had to like stand up and do like an oral presentation, like stuff like that. Like when I was in speech class, I hated speech class. Oh my god, I hated speech class. And now that's what I do for pretty much a living. So, it all comes around. So
Doug, lies, Doug, lies.
Collusion is happening.
Lies and collusion from Doug here.
What's he saying?
He said I told him what you're having, so that's what he's drinking. But he did it. Just kidding at the end. Marshall is drinking water. I'm not sure
text me, Doug.
What's going on there.
He's maybe
Nate is drinking an old fashioned and may switch to a pour of Detling.
You know what?
Whiskey Punker is drinking a Bull Run 15 year.
Yeah, that's nice.
My brother's drinking a Belcone single malt.
Oh. All right, I'm gonna use.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the bonus points alone for my first one.
Spicy must have seen me look out the window and like, what the hell's going on? It apparently is storming here, and we're getting a thunderstorm. So.
Okay, where are both of you located? I don't know that.
Oh, sorry. I'm from. I thought Jeremy was gonna jump in. So I'm from like Northwest Indiana. I'm like about 45, probably more like an hour outside Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I am in the northern reaches of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. I'm in Houston, Texas, so very different climates.
I was once a citizen or resident of Dallas, Texas.
Boo.
I know, it kind of sucked, but it was just job stuff at the time.
That's why I'm in Houston. I'm from like the countryside, but you moved to the city for the job, right?
Yep. I liked San Antonio, Houston, and Austin infinitely more, and like the Hill Country infinitely more than Dallas.
So I lived 30 minutes outside of San Antonio, small town, Seguin. Yep. And so I love the Riverwalk. I love all the fiestas that they have.
Yeah. One of my favorite, I don't think it's there anymore, but one of my favorite music venues was the White Rabbit. That place was so fucking good. Lots of metal shows there, but I actually think it closed down maybe like
2020.
No, honestly, I think way before that. I think it was maybe like, I want to say it was like 2015 maybe. So yeah, it was. I'm like so irritated because like I'm stuck between changing my answer because I feel like I just figured out what this is, but I'm scared that I'm just talking shit.
That's that. I looked at the list. I'm like, oh, I think it's that. I'm like, no.
I'm gonna go with gut. I think it is.
The list is up to your discretion to use. Some people use it, some people don't. Yeah. Some people use it in a certain way.
Yeah, I had a specific bottle in mind, and I looked on your list to see if that bottle was there, and it is not, which is what threw me off my game. So I was like, don't change my answer.
All right. So I asked what everybody's drinking. I, as usual, tried to tie what I'm drinking to the guest that I have on. So we'll get to this in a second, but I right now am drinking a Two Souls Spirits.
Very nice.
American single malt from Watershed, 6-year-old, and 57.4%.
Nice. Can't complain on that. I've had a few. That you brought. I think honestly through you, Germ. This is the only times I've ever been able to try that because I don't get to see most of that around here. Vinny's had something, I think.
Nate brought one to the Cedar Ridge meetup, and I broke his glass. And I meant to bring you a new glass topper for that. I forgot all about it.
I don't want another.
I don't know. Rance is in the house, my friend.
You know, I'm like an owner in two souls.
That's why that's
Thank you.
how I tied it. Yes.
New
and we'll get into that one in a second. We're about 16 minutes in. Are you guys getting close to ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not going to get any better. So.
Excellent. All right, Karen, we will start with you. Ladies first.
Okay. So I am going to go with a single malt peated Scotch. So I'm like combining my specific and generic. I'm going to put it at 85 proof and use casking. Sorry, I combined my answers, but Scottish, peated Scotch, my exact, I'm going to keep the same, 85. I'm going to say that it's a sherry cask finish, and I'm going to put out, oh, no, I can't tell you the years, right? That's a secret.
Right, correct.
Okay. I don't know that it's going to help me, but yeah, I'll keep that to myself. And you know what? I originally thought that this was the Compass Box Peat Monster, but that is not one you have on your list. And so I had to go back and rework my answers. Okay. So that threw me off my game a little bit.
So do you have a distillery and a bottle in mind?
Nope. I'm going to leave it blank.
Okay. And then you said for specific casking?
Sherry cask finish.
Sherry. Okay. Martine.
Oh.
Generic category.
I'm going to go with the old Scottish single malt.
Okay. Proof. Generic.
Generic proof. I'm going to go with something just because I think I have an idea what it is, but we'll see. I'm going to go with 48. Or, well, sorry, 96 proof, 48%.
Okay.
This is what's going to fuck me up. I think it's ex-bourbon. So used.
Okay. Specific category.
Still sticking with the same thing.
Scotch single. Specific ABV or proof?
50.
Casking.
I don't remember the exact one, but I'm going to say red wine. Just because I'm thinking of the bottle. I just don't remember what the exact red wine they use on it.
Okay. Do you have a distillery in bottle?
I do.
Yep.
Bruichladdich, Isle of Barley.
Ooh.
Very good. Very good. All right, you guys go ahead.
Sample number 2.
Number 2.
Oh. That is some leather. Have you had it, Martin?
What's that?
Have you had it yet?
Which one? Oh, this. No, I have not. No, I haven't. No, I have not. No.
Ooh. What'd you get on the nose?
It's like it's got like that acetone, like that nail polish remover, like that's strong in this one, which always leads me to a certain kind of whiskey. There's like it's super floral acetone, like rose.
I get taste. I mean, it smells a lot sweeter than it tastes for me.
Okay, I have to get to the palate. I spend so much time on the nose because I get more from nose than I ever do from a palate.
That's interesting.
I mean, it's supposed to be that your nose guides the entire tasting experience, but I always find that my nose and my palate and the finish, it's so different. I'm like, am I doing it wrong? Because my nose is telling me one thing, and then I take a sip, I'm like, that was different.
Yeah, totally. And it's always totally different. But I always feel like for me, the main character always kind of like really does lie in that nose, because I don't know. I feel like I have more favorite noses than I've had palates. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense, what I just said. Yeah. Brian, can you highlight that one?
That was nice.
Lovely. Okay, so Karen, tell us about Two Souls. How did this come about? Because obviously, I know Two Souls has been around for a long time, and this is fairly new for you. So.
Yeah. Thank you, Spicy Strawberry. This is also my work office space. So everyone sees I have a pretty cool hobby. So it was serendipity. I actually found them on Instagram through Jess Smith, Giggles and Sips. And the way she described, it was the ghost barrel. I was like, ooh, that sounds fascinating. I bought it. It's like, holy shit, this doesn't taste like anything I've had. And let me just say, I'm not an expert either, just a lover of very unique whiskey. And I bought another bottle that they released, and another one, and another one, and another one. And just, I really love what they do. I love that every bottle is different. I love that they're always highlighting craft distillers and are looking for something that's funky and unique, right? That maybe they're right, but Two Souls is like, yeah, we'll put it out there because there's somebody that's gonna love this. And so I was just a consumer, and then we connected this year, the founders and I, and I think they had some ideas of like, oh, let's do like affiliate marketing. But I have a business background. And so I came in like, I have 3 ideas, and I think you guys should do this and this and this. And I love this, and you need to tell this story. And they were like, oh, so like this is like what you're passionate about. And I do marketing as my day job.
Okay.
I do global marketing for Hewlett Packard. I work on our high-powered workstations and specifically focus on like federal clients like NASA. And so super interesting work, but whiskey is so much more fun. And so, so we kind of had conversations, and one of the co-founders was looking to step away, and they invited me to come on. And so, yeah, here I am. It was not planned. It wasn't something I had on my radar. It was more just I fell in love with the mission. I fell in love with the whiskey. And then, Chad and James are incredible people. I can learn a lot. And so I'm kind of honored to just be part of the team and, just have fun and just really elevate the craft distillers. That market is suffering so much right now, even more so, right? In the last 2 years, having so many craft distillers shut down is heartbreaking. So whatever I can do to keep them elevated, I'm passionate about. So yeah, that's the scoop.
That's really cool. I like that. And I'm assuming at some point in time you will. Have you been to places and seen their operations and stuff like that? Because I know they do a lot of stuff through Yahara Bay.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 hours from me, about 3.5 hours.
Yeah. And we're doing some distillery conversations and tours right now. So I'm in Texas. The founder, James, he just moved to Texas. And so Martin's going to want to live. So I think you'll see some more coming that's in theme with both of us being here. And there's a lot of great Texas whiskey, despite what the people want to say. There's a lot of great things here.
I love Texas whiskey. I mean, not all of it, but
right. Yeah.
No one loves all of any category, right?
No. I don't even like most of one category. But I mean, Balcones was the first American single malt I ever had back in like 2018, 2017, something like that. And that blew my fucking mind. Because I was all Scotch up until then. And that's the weirdest thing is American single malt got me into bourbon. Like it wasn't the other way around for me. Like it was
That's so weird.
I did not like bourbon. The only thing previous to that I had any experience with is, fucking chugging, Wild Turkey 101 when you were, 17, and sometimes did it nowadays. But yeah, I tried an ASM and then I was like, oh, well, I'll try their bourbon. Got like their bourbon, but their bourbon's not the same as Kentucky bourbon. Then got into Kentucky bourbon, and yeah, it's there's lots of good spaces. Iron Root's great. Still Austin has some decent stuff. I don't love everything they do, but they got some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's some solid places out there.
Yeah, I love Iron Root, and I love what they do, and they're great. They're great people, and I think that's just like part of the story, right? Yeah. It's like the good people got to prevail in this space, And
I do enjoy Iron Root. Dan, Whiskey Punkard, yes, Spicy has some of it, so she can probably let you know what she thinks.
What does that mean? Oh, the tarp. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like a Dexter thing, John. It's splatter analysis. I mean, it's just a different kind. You know what I mean?
Realistically, I'm not sure my brother needs to know what the tarp is all about. Just saying.
I'll let Caesar explain. Caesar, I don't think I've talked to you since then, but I did see a truck that said free tarps on it, and it was heading towards Illinois. So you're around.
Ew, Brian, gross. That's nasty. Sorry. Okay, I said no politics, and then I guess I should have said no poop. Like,
oh yeah.
Well,
good luck with that.
It happens. Everybody poops.
Yeah,
and most people in here will talk about it.
Yeah, that's what Metamucil's for. Wow. I'm so stuck on this, but I'm almost certain I know what it is, but like I'm so stuck on the specific cask.
I'm struggling. I think it's phenomenal.
It's great.
But I'm going back and forth on like just even the category, the generic category.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is so good. Oh, but it could be these two different things, which are just really different from each other. How does that even happen?
Yeah. If it's what I think it is, then there's a very good reason why it's very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like I wish I could go taste my own collection and be like, is this, but that's a sure way to screw up.
Oh yeah. And plus you'll start like everything will taste like something you have.
Yes.
And then because I did it once with Germ because like I was like, fuck, I know this is the same thing. I tried it, nowhere close. Not even the same category. So yeah.
Man.
All right. How we doing on sample number 2, guys? Getting close?
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Few minutes yet?
I think I'm not ready. Okay, I'm gonna work on it.
No rush. You take your time. Be ready when you're ready.
This is something I'm enjoying this pour quite a bit.
It's very good.
Excellent. It's really good, but like
I don't even have a little bit more.
I have no idea what it is. I thought I had an idea. Now I'm going back on it. So
this is what's fun is just like after these things you kind of go back and you kind of be like, okay, well, everything that I knew about this category I don't really know.
Yeah.
And it's fun exploring. That's why Germ's thing is so fun because he's got such an eclectic collection of whiskeys that you're gonna try something that's just like so wild that it's gonna open up like a whole new category, which is the best part about this.
Make me blush, Martin. All right,
stop it.
I'm going to take this opportunity to thank my sponsor, Richard's Liquors. You guys, Wisconsin's best family-owned operated liquor store, best whiskey selection in the area, absolutely phenomenal people. If you come to Wisconsin, do not leave the state without stopping at Richard's Liquors. Tell them I sent you from the Blind Sample Showdown. I don't know if it'll get you anything or not, but at least he'll know that you heard about him from me. So fantastic place. Realistically, the store picks, affectionately named Dick Picks, are some of the best single barrels that I've had. Also, me personally have had 2 Dick Picks through Richard's Liquors. They are a huge sponsor of the show. I could not do this show without them, so I thank them very much. And yes, please stop by if you are in the state.
Okay, so question
Answer.
for you guys. Okay, least favorite TV show character of all time.
Don't get me started. It's the wrong category to bring up, Karen.
That's a really
do you mean that they weren't good, or they were just just loathsome people?
I think it's about. So I'll start with mine, and it's really controversial.
Okay.
I hated Walt from Breaking Bad.
You're supposed to, though. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I actually like that answer. He's one of the greatest characters of all time, and he was a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. So he was well developed, well written, and I just couldn't stand him. I just
because he was evil. He was fucking.
And everyone's like, "Oh, Jesse's this piece of shit."
Or Skylar, like people hated Skylar. Like Skylar's like
I didn't like Skylar, but I wouldn't say she was my least favorite
she was
TV character of all time.
Shout out to Anna Gunn, dude. But
so it's not that they're not like developed. It's just someone that you're like, oh, I just couldn't, and I couldn't with him. I didn't have any empathy or sympathy for the guy at all. I was like, this
but
might
I
be
think,
karma.
but I kind of think you actually had the best perception of him because you weren't supposed to. But every season they upped it, and everyone's like, I love this guy. I'm like, I don't think you're supposed to. He's a fucking lunatic. So, but I love. I mean, Breaking Bad is one of the greatest shows of all time. But it's God. You know what? I'm gonna say it, and I'll be controversial as well. Barney, the purple dinosaur. I hated him. I'm just joking.
What? You and every 5-year-old are like, Barney's gay. And I'm like, be nice.
No, I would say actually there's one character. I love the show. I love the show so much, but I never really loved Tony Soprano. So I think like I loved every other character, but I never really liked Tony all that much. I was pretty happy about the ending if that was the real ending of the show. But I don't know. James Gandolfini, I was never always sold on him as anything. So I think that would be if I had to do a controversial one. Since you did a controversial one, Germ, what's your answer?
So I don't watch a ton of TV, but I do recall very much disliking Gemma from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh God,
very much disliking Gemma.
Yeah, Jax, dude, Jax was terrible too, to be honest.
I see now. I liked him.
I liked Jack.
Charlie Hunnam's not a good actor.
He's not a great actor. I don't.
He's cool. He's cool as hell.
And I'm basing the info or the answer off of character, not actor.
Yeah.
Right. You know.
Blue Ranger.
The Blue Ranger.
Yeah, the Blue Ranger. Thank God you didn't say the Yellow Ranger. But
everyone wanted to be the Pink Ranger if you were a girl.
I do remember the Pink Ranger. I
wanted to be the Pink Ranger anyways.
I wanted to be the green one. Or that what was that, the white one, but that seems, I don't know. Power Rangers? Jeez.
I don't even know the show. Like I know of the show and I've never seen it.
Remember Voltron? You just start getting into TV shows now, dude. But that's great. That's a great question, though. Thanks, Karen.
Yeah, that was a great question. All right, how we doing?
I love me some good shows and some good books, and then I think like the characters people like or hate says a lot about them. Yeah. Right? I probably overanalyze it.
Well, I say on the next sample, we have to say our favorite character.
Okay. Ooh, that's a tough one.
Because that says a lot. Because that's when some people goes Walter White, and you're like, fuck.
Just leave. Okay.
Yeah. Like they say that on like a fucking date. You're like, oh, okay, never mind.
All right. Martin, Mama Germ disagrees with you.
What'd she say? Yeah. No, yeah, I wouldn't have. Yeah, I mean, he'd make a great dinner. For sure. No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it was. Yeah. One of the greatest television shows of all time.
I don't know if it was that great though.
Sopranos?
Like when it was fresh, when it was a fresh show, like
Oh
it was
yeah,
happening,
it
was good.
Yeah.
But if you go back and watch
It's
it now,
it's dated as fuck. It's dated.
it's like this is not great.
Yeah, it's a little dated.
That's what stinks, is that like nostalgic. It's almost like we took our kids, this was years ago, to go watch The Never-Ending Story in Ellen the Draft House.
Jeez, Atreyu, shout
And
outs.
we were like, oh, we love that movie growing up. And then you watch it, you're like, you have to be on acid for this to make any fucking sense. And I wish we had never gone, because as a kid, I loved that movie. And as an adult,
I know.
there's a lot of
my dog looks like
holes
Falcor.
here, okay, people like oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna get any better at this, but what I'll say is I do like the bottle.
It's great.
Excellent.
It's
Excellent. Excellent.
If it is what I think it is, and I'm sure I'm wrong.
Me too.
But they would make, if you're right, then it completely makes sense why you like this one so much.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling confident, but that's okay.
It's okay.
You know,
Am I going first turn?
what are you gonna do?
You are going first this time, Martin.
Okay. Let's go.
So generic category for you is
Right.
okay. Generic ABV proof
54%.
casking.
New.
Specific category.
I put malted rye. Is that okay?
That is okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Specific proof ABV.
I bumped it up because it got a little spicier as the day went, and then as the evening went on. So 56. I almost changed it right there, but I'm going 56.
Specific casking.
Oh, this was the one. I'm gonna go with gut on what I originally put, but then there was something that got me. But I'm gonna go with gut, and I'm sure I'm fucking wrong. But I'm gonna stick with the same new. No unique anything to it.
Okay. Do you have a distillery and bottle in mind?
Oh, Potrero.
Okay.
Yeah. These people know. They know. Patricia, Jason.
And Karen, go ahead with your guesses.
Yeah, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it because my camera's gonna blur it out, thanks to technology.
I know.
But I originally had rye and I scratched it out,
Okay.
and I put a bourbon.
Okay.
The generic proof, I put it 110. I put it as new. For the specific category, though, I put a high rye bourbon because I do get a lot of that spice, but there was a certain heaviness that made me think, "Ooh, this just might be a bourbon." I got a lot more of those like leathery tobacco notes, and I just feel like that shows up more in a bourbon versus a rye, but we'll see. I put 110.2 new charred, and I every time I want to tell you the age, it's just like I'm going off my tongue.
I know. And it happens.
Well, I think it's because it's such like a thing that like people like. It's such a good attribute of it. I said attribute.
Yeah.
But it's that is such a good answer too, because again, if I think what it is right, which is probably not, but like that did fool me into thinking, I'm like, this might be a bourbon. Like,
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Answer.
So on the exact distillery, I don't have an answer. I was looking for the Sagamore High Rye, and you don't have it on your list. I was like, damn it. So I'm gonna again leave it blank because my bottles that come to mind they're not landing me on your list, which means I'm not getting them right.
Okay. It's perfectly fine. All right. Good stuff all the way through. And go ahead and tap into sample number 3.
do this.
Okay, I am not excited for this one. I hope I'm wrong, but
I hope I'm right.
Okay, favorite TV character.
Ooh, okay. Can I have 5? Like, because I have Let's do top. I got to do 3 because there's no way I can do just one. Homer Simpson.
I do not like this whiskey. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to offend your collection.
It's not. There's no offense here. Not everything is for everybody.
Ooh, okay, sorry. Okay, so Homer Simpson.
Yeah. Shit, man. The great gamut of television. David Brent, the British Office, and shit, probably. Fuck. I don't know. Give me a second. I'll think. There's so many that are going through my head right now. Kevin Garvey from The Leftovers.
My bestie told me to go watch that, but I haven't seen it.
You'll love it. If you watch it, if you watch it, 3 seasons, it's not that long. Fucking message me and let me know what you feel after that show because it's fucking insane. Like it's one of the best shows of all time. So Kevin Garvey, played by Justin Theroux.
Boy, I don't favorite character. Man, that's a tough one.
Oh, this is rough. Do you like this pour, Martin? Have you had it yet?
I haven't on the palate, but I love the nose.
Whew. I thought we were going to be friends, you know?
Oh,
I was excited.
All right. My second pour of the evening, for all you people who like to know, because of Martin, Springbank 18.
Why for Martin? Tell me. I'm a newbie here.
Because Martin is a gigantic Springbank fan.
Okay.
Springbank 18 was my unicorn bottle for a while. I saw one on a shelf once. I passed on it, and I didn't see another one for 3 years almost. I finally was able to get one through the WhiskeyKK helped me out here. He ran into it in a store and picked it up for me. But Martin, every time that we would do a meetup, would bring his Springbank 18 for me to drink.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'll have to go find one. I haven't had it, so.
Anything by Springbank if you
can. Yeah, it doesn't need to be the 18. Anything by Springbank is good.
Okay.
Literally, probably the 10 year is going to probably be the easiest to find. Depends on you're in Texas, so you actually have a higher chance of both German and Germanized. So, Specs will carry it if anybody does.
Okay. Right. Awesome.
Fantastic whiskey. Lightly peated. It's not abrasive. It's just delicious. Okay, well, I'm kind of with you on the palate. I don't know that I love that.
It has for me, this metallic taste, which comes through and just a bitter mess that I just can't. I'm I can't sit through it. I've heard if this is a category, I think it is. I know lots of people who love it. I'm like, I'm trying. I just can't get there.
I'm not big on helping people out, but don't forget water. That's a tip that a lot of people say something about after the show that they forget water sometimes.
Sure, you and your tips.
You know. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it hinders. Yeah. I don't know, but if a water is a thing that you do normally, it's not a bad thing to forget, or it's not a bad thing to try.
You know, I typically haven't. I do love this is something I'm actually interested in exploring more is, okay, if it's straight, add 1 drop, add 2 drops, add 3 drops. Nate's gonna be like, hey, in 3 weeks, I'm like, Karen just talked about doing this in her stories. But I think that there's so much journey with one bottle when you add some water. It's kind of fascinating. So
yeah, I think people get afraid, not afraid, but like people are like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna, water is like, you know, faux pas to do or something like that. And it's not. Like, you can really change a whiskey.
yeah.
And it's and I think people are even more afraid to do it on lower proof whiskeys, because usually people are trying to proof down from something higher is the main reason why people would use water, but it actually opens up so much. And even on lower proof whiskeys, I've done it on something that was 43 just to see what it do, and it changes it.
Yeah.
You know, pour a bunch of, the worst is like when you over compensate. Like, I don't have I usually have a dropper, but I'm using like a cap of a water bottle right now to do it. But,
Yeah.
I usually have a little water dropper. I don't know where the hell it went. I'm kind of confused on this, if I'm being quite honest.
Marshall dropping the hammer on the timeouts for people mentioning Malort.
He's gonna just start handing out, like, he's just start kicking people.
Don't kick anybody.
Oh, I'm having a lot of trouble with this.
Germ, did you answer with your favorite
character?
Favorite TV character? Yes. This is so tough. My TV watching days were in the early 2000s, and
Jerem's gonna say Freaks and Geeks.
No.
Great show though.
So like we had events like every Tuesday, Sons of Anarchy new episode came out. We'd go over to a friend's house. There'd be like 12 of us that went to this guy's house, and we just sat there and watched the episode. Then we'd all go home. So that was a big deal, like, you know, back then.
Yeah.
But I feel that would be a little cliche to answer that, because I use Gemma as my least favorite, which is very accurate. I do like some older television shows. So like Taxi Cab, pretty old.
Confessions?
No, not Taxi Cab.
Okay, sorry. I thought it was the other one.
That's a very, very different show.
It's a very different show.
I don't think it's called Taxi Cab. It's just Taxi.
Oh, okay.
From the 70s. And the main character in that, and I can't think of his name, but he's pretty great. Hesh? Is it Hesh?
Charlton Heston? No.
It is definitely not that.
I know what you're talking about, dude, because like I can see the show in my head. It's like that, like, fucking 70s, 80s era cab.
Hirsch, maybe?
Yeah, Judd Hirsch?
Yeah, maybe. Yes.
It might be Judd Hirsch. Judd Hirsch. Oh, yeah, so Whiskey D put it in the chat. You just put it in there. Hesher. All right, I got a question for you guys while we painfully agonize over this one, because I don't know what the fuck this is. All right, worst whiskey you've ever had in your time being a whiskey drinker.
Run that by me one more time.
Worst whiskey you've ever had, like definitively the worst whiskey you've ever had.
Easy. Basil Hayden's Dark Rye.
Wow. Like he's looking at it. He just got it in front of him with nice in it. Oh, wow. That's fast, Karen.
Let me think on the worst whiskey. I'll say for my favorite characters, I've got some different categories. So
and I don't mean like worse, like when it doesn't mean anything against the distillery. It's just the whiskey that you had was not. It's not gonna. You never have it again.
I'm gonna say something real controversial, like anything Irish.
Yeah. As a Scot, I agree.
I struggle. I just can't. I try. I really try. It's hard for me. It does not fit with my palate. I don't know what it is, but I'll have something. We do the we'll do like the advent calendar boxes, and it'll be blind, and I'll taste it and be like, that's an Irish. Because of my like reaction. So my favorite characters, I love Thomas Shelby. Thomas Shelby. So dark, complex, and he's
amazing.
He kind of, and my second was Dexter. Actually, I was obsessed with Dexter because I think with those two individuals, you're constantly wondering, are they like good guys that are in hard situations, or are they in hard situations but they revel in it? Like they kind of have you on the fence the whole time.
The products.
So I love those two characters. My third one is like comedy. Ricky Gervais. He did his own show, and it was a fucking depressing show, but oh my god,
Afterlife.
Yes, it was so good. Like
so good. It was very, very sad.
Yeah, you cry
and
you laugh because there's there's just all these funny one-liners that you're like, and then it's like all this death. You're like, oh.
If you've never seen his old shows like Extras and Life is Short, like the one he did with Warwick Davis, the little short guy. Sorry, little person, I think you're supposed to say. But it's that's a great show. The original Office. Ricky Gervais is a fucking genius.
He's amazing. That's why we were talking about dark humor. I'm like, I follow him. I follow Dave Chappelle, and they kind of are like, hey, everything's off limits, right? Like
pretty much. Ricky Gervais is Franco is named after a very, very, very vague Ricky Gervais reference. He had a homeless person outside of his house who had a dog named Franco. And Franco was a homeless dog found in the streets, so that's why Franco has.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite. Characters. He was so good. But I love the complexity of Dexter and Tommy Shelby. I thought those actors did such a great job portraying them as well. Like when they embodied it, and then it's hard to separate Michael C. Hall from Dexter. I've seen him in other stuff and he's great, but I just can't unsee Dexter, you know.
He was in a show called 6 Feet Under, like right before he did Dexter. It was pretty good. It was about a funeral home person. But I didn't love him, and he was just like, his character wasn't that great. But yeah, Dexter was great. I heard the new Dexter is really great.
I haven't watched it because I did not love the way that the series ended. I was kind of pissed, or kind of is an understatement. I was really furious. I thought the last few seasons they were just kind of sloppy and throwing things around, and I'm like, dude, we've had character development and build up for years, and you guys are just gonna fucking be like, oh, let's see if that sticks. Let's see if this sticks. Like I was outraged.
I haven't.
So invested.
Sorry, Jim. I'm really taking over, dude. Like,
that this is the most talkative guest I've ever had on. I think.
You knew that was gonna happen with me.
I did.
We do a podcast together, dude. You know.
How are we doing on sample number 3? I know you don't like it, but how are we doing on guessing?
I've learned to love it.
I'm fine. I'm waiting for Mark. I'm just like, I just want to rate it a 0 out of 10. We are on the third pour. Someone in the chat, they're drinking too much. De Bourbon, we are on the third pour, sir. Without hate crimes. Oh, you're welcome.
So Patty says, what tasting notes are you guys getting? She said tasty, but tasting is what
tasting?
I think she meant. Yes, Deke. Most talkative episode without a hate crime. You're correct.
I mean, not yet, Brian. Jesus.
I think to me, and again, like I'm not going to be the expert like Martin. I already know. Like I went and looked you up. I researched you. I was like, okay, this guy's crush it.
Damn, she did research on you.
Jesus Christ,
that's kind of scary. Actually, what did you find? I'm curious as to what you found on your research.
I told you I like Dexter. You know, you got to stake people out.
Listen, freshman year, it was a weird time. I'm just joking.
We all have an excuse, right? No, I think this. I just get a lot of like, bitterness, and not like in a tart way, but just like a pucker your lips sort of way. I don't know. It's again, I get this like metal coating on the roof of my mouth. That's not enjoyable to me. It looks lighter than the punch it packs from a taste perspective for me. How'd you like finding out about his history? I think it smells better than it tastes, in my opinion.
Okay,
yeah,
so I'm pouring some of this sample number 3 just so I can.
I don't know what this one.
Because I have a pretty good memory of this particular one.
This one's gonna fuck me up, Sharon, because if it. Okay, I'm second guessing myself.
No, don't base it off me because
No, I'm not. Like I'm basing it off. I'm basing it off of this.
And I put some water. I put some water. I was like, oh, maybe that'll mellow it. And the first sip it did, and then I took another sip and was like, oh, never mind. That water just like made the volume bigger.
It's messing me up. Because now a certain characteristic just came through when I added the water and I put a little bit of undiluted one on it. Are my taste buds fucked? Because like this is what I think it is, and great. Let's see. Oh god.
I get your bitterness, Karen. I do.
Yeah, it's sometimes what sucks is when you have one tasting note that overpowers others, and if your palate isn't like
and you can't get rid of
receptive to it, I'll hear other people be like, oh, I got like some creamy orange sickle after this. I'm like, how did you get past the like sourness? Oh, someone's making Karen jokes in the chat. I don't appreciate that.
She's never heard
I'm
that
sure
ever.
you've never heard that.
Come on, guys.
Jeez. I figured I was on Facebook and people are like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to at you. I'm like, I want to speak to your manager, bitches.
Right? Oh, man.
Have y'all seen that show Dark? It was on Netflix years ago.
No, but I know what you're talking about. I always used to see the thing for it, yeah.
Okay. That I watched it in the original German. The subtitles, obviously. It's so good. It is so weird and it's so good. That should be on your list.
Okay. Are you hold on, go ahead, Jim.
I don't know why what you just said, the Dark show, I don't know it. I've never heard about it. I've never seen it. But it reminded me when you said that, it reminded me of a show that I do enjoy. Favorite character, Lagatha from Vikings. Fantastic character.
She just I mean, yeah, I agree. We're in spooky season though, so we should be talking about our favorite fucking horror movies. So, I mean, for God's sakes, are you, Karen? You don't like horror movies?
I'm scaredy cat. Like I get so scared. We watched. Have y'all seen Get Out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's one of my favorite movies. It's really good.
Good movie.
That was too scary for me. I had my husband stand outside the bathroom. I was like, oh, I just like stand outside. He's like, this was not a horror. Like it was. I saw Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I peed myself. Like I can't.
So for me, horror movies, none of them are scary. I don't find any of them scary. I find them gory. There's gory movies.
Gory, like, shocking.
Right? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, gory. Hostel, fairly gory. That kind of stuff. For me, the ones that are actually scary are like stuff with children being possessed and like evil, like that trips
evil
me
babies.
out. Yeah, like Omen and stuff like that. I don't like those a lot. I will watch it, but I'm not into it a lot.
That's wild. There's a whole great, like, I do get it though, but yeah, there's Corey. I'm not even gonna fucking acknowledge that comment. Jason, I don't know what the hell movies you're watching, but there's some good shit out there. And that's the thing.
No, I totally agree with you. It's very cheesy.
Sinister is a good movie, Ryan. Sinister is a good movie. That's a really good movie. See what people say.
My bestie loves all that horror stuff, and so do her kids. So her 4-year-old son, I went and visited them back home, and her 4-year-old turned to me. We're eating dinner, and he goes, "Do you know who Chucky is?" I was like, "What the fuck? Don't say that to me!" And he's like, "I have a Chucky doll. Do you want to see it?" No, I do not want to fucking see a Chucky doll. Like, get that shit away from me. And
you know where they were going with that.
They were gonna put it in
I
my
don't know where
room.
it went.
They're gonna put under your bed or something like that.
I locked my
Tape it to your
door.
ceiling.
That shit is so scary. I do like. Someone said psychological thrillers. I like I love the.
I do like those.
I think the stuff that I still like the jumpy stuff. Like I actually didn't mind Saw, which is a lot of gore, but I didn't find it to be horror.
Gratuitous. It's like it's like gore porn. It's like torture porn. But like, I'm trying to think. I always say I will always say Hereditary. Hereditary to me is the best horror film to come out in the last 10 years.
So scary.
Fucking great movie. But
all right, how are we doing?
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
Karen's ready. Karen, we're gonna start with you again.
Okay. I'm gonna say that this is a single pot still whiskey, and then give it 80 proof. A used cask, and say it's an Irish pot still. Again, specific 80 proof. And I'm going to say it's a bourbon and sherry cask finish. And this is the only one I have the exact distillery for. Not saying it's right, just looking at the list of Irish and being like, which one do I think I hate the most? I think it's a Redbreast 12-year.
Okay. Martin, go for it.
All right. Scottish single malt.
Really?
Generic proof. ABV, whatever.
So I always go by
I do too. I go by ABV.
That's a Scottish thing. So this is what's gonna kill me because I hate proof. 58.
Caskin, generic caskin.
Experiment used.
Specific category.
Same.
Scottish. Specific ABV.
I bumped it up on 59.
Specific casking.
So I put used third fill because there is a very specific thing that I think this is.
What was it filled with prior?
A bourbon.
I don't care the fill.
I figured
first,
about
second,
that, but
third, fourth,
yeah,
whatever. I don't. It just what was it before?
Yeah. Well, there's a reason.
Distillery.
I think this is SMWS. I don't know what it is, but it's SMWS.
Okay, so your bottle guess is SMWS.
Yes. I don't know I don't know which one it is, but like I don't even know distillery.
You want to throw one out there?
Let's do this. Let's go with 93, Mr. Glen Scotia.
Glen Scotia. All right.
Everyone's gonna hate me after this because I'm like hating on the Irish whiskey. People are mad. Like, look, I love everything else about the Irish. Okay, I'll support every other Irish movement. Not the whiskey.
I will take all the pins and needles that Spicy stabs into the doll tonight for all the Irish hate. So don't worry, it's happened. I get plenty of Irish hate. Trust me, I'm Scottish, so I sort of have to hate them.
You don't have to hate them. You can unify against the English.
We tried that once. Actually, we did that, and then we just never talked again.
So I studied. This is the coordinates here. I studied abroad in Wales.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah.
And I didn't have an understanding or appreciation for how horrible the English were to everybody else until I lived in a country where English had oppressed them and are still oppressing them. I was like,
still to this day.
Yeah, fuck those guys. Sorry, but fuck those guys.
Fuck them.
All right. So, as customary, I ask, do you guys have a favorite sample. Karen, do you have a favorite of the three? Which one?
Yeah, it was number 2. I really
number two
liked
was-
number 2.
Same.
Number 2 was your
100%.
favorite. Number 2 was your favorite as well.
100%. Yeah.
Then we are going to start with sample number 2 as we go through. Where the hell is it? The review. Okay. Sample number 2. Martin, you said a rye. Karen, you said bourbon. Martin, you are going to take a point on that. It is a rye. Generic ABV or proof. Martin, you said, excuse me, you said 54%. Karen said 110 proof. No points there for either of you. It's actual 60% or 120 proof.
Wow.
Both new for generic casking. You both take a point on that. It is new and new only. Specific category. Martin, you said malted rye. Karen, you said high rye bourbon. No points there. It is actually just straight rye whiskey. Martin, you said you bumped your proof up to 56%. Karen, you bumped it up by 0.2. Still no points there. It's at 60% or 120 proof. You both stuck with your new casking, so you're both going to take a point there. 45th. Martin, you're I'm reading from left to right. And Martin, you said Old Potrero.
Fucking hell, dude.
You just said an Old Potrero rye whiskey. So, Karen, you did not give me a bottle guess or a distillery guess, but it is 45th parallel.
Never heard of these guys.
New Richmond rye cast strength.
It's so good though. That makes sense why I thought it. I'm not mad that I thought that. Yeah.
It was so good. I'm going to go buy this.
Yeah,
It's
it's
an absolute killer whiskey.
yeah, cracking whiskey right there.
All right. So at the end of sample number 2, we are at a score of 3-2 for in favor of Martin.
Crazy.
All right. Sample number 1. You guys were fairly close on this one together as far as your guesses go. Martin and Karen both said single malt. You both got a point on that. It is a single malt. Martin, you said 48%. Karen, you said 85 proof. No points there. It is actually 53.2% or 106.4 proof.
Wow.
You both said used casking, so you both take a point on that. It is used casking. You both said Scottish single malt. You both going to take a point there. It is Scottish single malt. Martin, you bumped up to 50%. Karen, you stayed at 85 proof. Again, 53.2% or 106.4 proof, so no points there. Specific casking, Martin, you said ex-bourbon and red wine. Karen, you said sherry. It is ex-bourbon and ex-bourbon only. Martin, you gave me a distillery and bottle guess of Bruichladdich Isla Barley. Karen, you did distillery bottle guess. The distillery is Inchmarin.
Fucking Lochloman.
It would be an SMWS bottle.
Motherfucker. Really? That's Inchmarin? This is delicious, dude.
Yes. This is a 16-year-old Inchmarin, 112.96 Sensory Seduco.
I remember that bottle.
27th of January 2005. First fill ex-bourbon hogshead.
It was good.
It's very good. And
all right. So for samples 2 and 1, we are at a total of Martin 6, Karen 5. We are close. We are close.
That's nuts to me. Like, Martin, I know you got the skill, so.
No, I don't. I think you misread me.
All right. Sample number 3. Karen, you did not like this one. Martin, you were not as adamant about saying you didn't like it, but I don't think you enjoyed it overly.
Ambivalent. Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Martin, Karen, Martin, you said single malt. Karen, you said single pot still. Martin, you're going to take a point on that. It is a single malt.
That's shocking.
Martin, you said 58%. Karen, you said 80 proof. Martin, Karen, no points there. It is 61.1%.
We are not doing it. We're not doing it for proofs, Karen.
122.2 proof on that one.
Wow.
I don't
That's
think
way higher.
got any right so far. None of us have.
So if you have any of that left, Karen, after the show, pour a little bit in and actually put a decent, like a good amount of water in it.
Okay.
Bring it down into that 40, high 40s, low 50s range.
Okay.
And it changes quite dramatically. All right. Martin, Karen, you both said used casking. You are both going to take a point on that. It is used casking. Martin, you said Scottish single malt. Karen, you said Irish single pot still. You are going to take a point on that. It is a Scottish single malt.
That's crazy. Okay. I'm so shocked because it was so bitter.
Specific ABV proof. Martin, you said 59. You bumped up a little bit. Karen, you said 80 proof. 61.1%, so 122.2 proof. So no points there. Martin, specific casking. You said ex-bourbon. Karen, you said bourbon and sherry. Martin, you're going to take a point on that. It is ex-bourbon only. Exact distillery. Martin, you said Glen Scotia from SMWS. Karen, you said Redbreast, which actually is going to be the Middleton distillery, and the Redbreast 12. It is actually, and I had to look up the pronunciation of this so that I got it right. Tullibardine.
Oh, Tullibardine. You have a bottle of that?
Yes. It is a SMWS.
Yes, I know that goddamn profile.
So you took 2 points on the bottle guess.
Good job. Dude, I have not. That really tricked me into thinking it was an Irish because of like the metal taste.
There was something there.
Metal will get you into thinking it's an Irish. Generally speaking, a blended Irish for that metallic vanilla frosting icing type note. But
Good
yes,
job,
like
Martin.
I said,
thank you.
Drop that proof down into that high 40s range, and it becomes actually pretty good.
Yeah.
This is not one of my favorite SMWS bottles. I've had this for a long time. It's a 7-year-old. It is called Journey to the Back of the Cupboard.
Oh, I never knew that was Tullibardine. I remember that. I've never had that bottle, but I always remember I liked that name a lot. I thought it was cool.
The name is awesome.
Yeah, but like I never got to try it. That's so cool. On retrospect, that's the thing. Like, and so Karen, like, there's a certain note. Like, if you go back to it, add water, and then add a little bit of undiluted on top of it, and you're gonna pick up a very specific note that you're gonna find in every single SMWS, which is gonna be just that like very deep marshmallow vanilla note, and that is 100% like 100% like the note. And that's when it hit me. I'm like, this has got the first one. No clue that it was SMWS, which is crazy. Those are great, though. Dude. Thank you so much. And Karen, awesome job.
Thank you, guys.
So that ends sample 3 with 6-1, with a total of 12-6 in favor of Martine.
Good job, Martin.
Yeah.
Hey,
this is so much fun.
Good job to both of you.
Yeah,
actually.
seriously.
This is anybody that says this is easy or you did a bad job or any of that is absolutely ridiculous. And I dare them to sit where you're sitting and do it.
Yeah,
because this is incredibly, incredibly difficult.
Yeah,
it is. No, thank you guys for including me. I was wondering if I got nominated as a joke, but I was like, well, I'm gonna go with it. Joke's on them.
Nope.
I'm trying whiskey.
No jokes. I genuinely want new faces in here every year.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I just reach out to different people all the time. So
yeah. Well, thank you for hosting.
And I know you were on BBS's Live on Corkers, so I figured you were at least open to the idea of being on camera and doing this. So
oh yeah. No, if Nate's like, hey, I need you to go here and do this. Okay.
Yeah, I say the same thing to Nate. To be honest with you, he's got some weird places for me to go to. Nate gets
weird.
Nate, let's get weird. No, yeah, I love Nate. It's amazing. Yeah, this was great, dude. Thank you for putting on once more for season 3. Amazing samples, Karen. It was great to meet you in the virtual flesh. So yeah, thanks, man.
Don't be a stranger.
Yeah,
if
we
you see
do
us
lives all the
doing
time.
something, yep, pop on in, say hi.
Thanks, guys. And yeah, this was fun. Very delightful. I'm learning new stuff. Took lots of notes. Awesome.
Excellent.
Okay.
Fun is the name of the game.
It's
really,
true.
that is my ultimate goal. And you found a new distillery that you want to check out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, heck
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So, small
Can I
tidbit
do-
about 45th Parallel. They do contract distill, and they are the ones that make J. Henry bourbon.
Oh,
Out
okay.
of Wisconsin.
I love me some J. Henry. Let me just tell you.
And that is made by 45th Parallel. The grains are grown down at the J. Henry farm. Sent up to 45th Parallel. 45th Parallel distills, ages for a little bit, and then sends the barrels back down to Dane, Wisconsin. So
it's interesting. I hear a lot of controversy on J. Henry. I'm like, really? I think, I mean, I've only had their higher age barrels, but I think it's good. Good stuff.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's not terrible. Like it's I mean, that's the thing. I mean, there's a difference between like blow your socks off exciting and not good. And they don't, to me, they're not either of those. They're just good. It's just good stuff. Like it's just right down the middle, unoffensive. We tried them a couple of times at some of the festivals in Wisconsin that I've been to, and they're like great people. And yeah, once you get into 45th Parallel, Jerem never usually talks about 45th Parallel, which is crazy that was on the show today. But it's really fantastic stuff, and I highly recommend checking it out. That's
an inside joke.
He talks about them all the time.
Okay, so I'm gonna go buy a bottle, but I'll say with the J. Henry stuff, I think or their specialty stuff is what's so interesting, right? And I mean that's the stuff I'd gravitate towards anyway, because I'm like, look, I only got one liver, so I got to spend it on the stuff that's funky.
Hey, I like that. Donut Fish. I'm assuming you mean 45th Parallel's ASM, the Mackenzie Reserve.
Donut Fish
is one of my favorites. I love that bottle.
I want to know who Donut Fish is. That's a great name, dude. It's such a good name.
It is a good name.
It's a really good. I love that one. Fuck that guy. I agree, Nate. Honestly.
Hey, you had all the opportunity in the world to purchase it. You were there with me.
He was there.
And you said, no, I'm not going to get that one because you didn't like it out of the little plastic cup that they gave it to you.
Isn't that so wild?
I said you cannot judge a whiskey by a plastic cup. You will taste the plastic. It will not taste good.
You can if the whiskey's still good out of a fucking plastic cup. Then you know it's
going to be fire. But
you know what I mean?
If you can't judge a bad whiskey out of a plastic cup. It just doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, that I agree with.
I still can't believe that they gave us the 10-year rye in a plastic cup to try before buying.
They do stuff differently in the North, okay? They drink
like
a lot
old
of things.
fashions.
Yeah, old fashions.
Yeah, listen. I have nothing to do with that. Not a giant fan of the Wisconsin old fashioned.
What happened with that?
I don't think it should be called an old fashioned.
You can't put Sprite or 7-Up into something.
It's a viable drink, and I will say, as a drink, when you order it as a drink, and get old fashioned out of your mind, it can be a very tasty drink.
Yeah, agreed. But the label, I'm not hating on Wisconsin, okay?
No.
I like Wisconsin. What I'm
She's
saying,
mad at you because you were hating on Irish.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is that
That's
labels. Matt, where's the doll? Woo, she's coming after me. I'm scared. Okay.
Yeah.
Strawberry's got my address.
Karen, if your arm hurts tomorrow, you'll know why.
It's
you know what
I mean? No, I had two friends from Wisconsin. I went to their weddings, and at their weddings, I was like, I want an old fashioned, but just don't put any of the soda. I'm like, so what do you want? And I said, the whiskey, the bitters, the metal cherry, and the brown sugar. They're like, that's not enough.
They're like, fuck you.
They were so mean about it. It's like, okay, guys,
So like
because they don't know they're programmed to make that drink, and that's the drink that they're programmed to make.
Yeah,
And when you change that, it's like going to McDonald's and you ask for something special on your burger. They're going to screw that up most likely because they're not programmed to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
So
there's lots of great things in Wisconsin. Okay, there's lots of great whiskey in Wisconsin.
Fantastic whiskey, great beer.
There's no old fashions in Wisconsin.
So the old fashioned that I would have
you can get traditional old fashions here. There is
the one I would have had at Wollersheim was that a Wisconsin one because I don't remember because I was fucking massively hungover.
So a Wisconsin old fashioned, a true to form Wisconsin old fashioned will be brandy, bitters, muddled cherry and orange, and then it'll be topped with a soda.
Nate might remember it more than I remember it because he was standing next to me when they made it. But like, I thought it was pretty fucking good. But again, I was, you know what I mean? Like, so that could have been anything to be fair. So I don't know. Like, I've had a couple in Wisconsin. I don't think they were terrible, but I'm not a cocktail dude. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not big on that. Like, I shouldn't have said that on a show like this. But
are you sure it's not a half-half?
Half-half. It's a whole ass. It's a whole ass
it's
restaurant.
It's a whole ass sandwich, not a half-half.
It's a whole ass Midwest restaurant, dude.
All right, excellent, guys. Karen, Martin, thank you so much. Yes. Martin, you made it past round 1.
Dude, I did it last time, or first round, first.
Oh yes, you did. That's right. You did make it. Okay, all right.
Some tough
competition. It was the Joe. He was. Yeah, never mind.
Joe's a piece of shit.
But your next show is going to be on January 7th.
Oh, right before my.
I know.
Sorry,
but I couldn't
making weird jokes. I get it.
Couldn't change it. So
God damn it, dude.
I know. I'm sorry.
Could have celebrated.
Anywho, yeah. So Karen, thank you very much. And I will, as the season comes to a close, I will start looking for people for next season. I hope that if I reach out, you'd be interested to come back because you were a fantastic guest. Really, really were.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
And I'm scared of that spicy strawberry. Oh shit! Like
I would be honest.
Most of us are.
We're all scared of her.
I'm gonna be looking under shit tonight for sure.
Over. She's more over and under. You never know where she is, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, she's
like that chick in the ring. Like just crawl at your
except
TV
she's got red hair instead of black hair. That's about the only difference.
And she's not Asian or anything like that. So yeah.
She's terrifying.
Yeah, she's terrifying.
All right. Until next week, everybody. What is the date next week? 10/22. We got the Hood Sommelier with his pick of his competitor, Stephanie Sunflower. I don't know a lot about Stephanie Sunflower, so hopefully we get to know her a little bit during the show. And until then, we will see you next week on Wednesday, 7:00, right here for the next round of the Blind Sample Showdown.
Cheers.
Thank you, everybody, for joining in.
There it is.
Cheers. And have a good evening.
Cheers.